Well, it's about time. I'm probably the last YouTuber to put out a video on Call of Duty Ghosts, but I know I haven't been stuck in my basement sweating and ham-boning it, or whatever the kids are saying nowadays, trying to get a gameplay. I didn't even get the game actually until Wednesday night. A lot of you who follow me on Twitter know this already, but I've had a pretty crazy week, and I just haven't had any time to pick up the game or play it. But today I had some time, and I got some games, and I think I'm like a rank 8, so I really still haven't played the game that much. But like every other installment of Call of Duty, I like to do an initial impressions video, and then the more I play the game, I like to kind of go back to that video, maybe reference it from time to time, about how many things have changed, since my first video. So these initial impressions are not a review, it's just like the first things that stand out to me about the game, some things that maybe I like, or some things that annoy me, and it'll be interesting to see how it changes, because there's a lot of things that stand out to me about this game. It's fun, or at least it can be. Obviously, when you have new launches, well, first of all, my aim is atrocious in this game. I die a lot because I rush around too much. The instant deaths I really have to get used to, like this. It was a nice play by him, but on my screen, like, I didn't even stand a chance. So there's definitely a lot of things I need to get used to, but for the most part, what's stuck out to me is Amplify is incredibly annoying, like I knew it would be. I would say most of my deaths are from people who hear me coming because they have Amplify on, and I obviously don't have Dead Silence yet. And they'll basically lay down and wait for me to run around the corner. So most of my deaths have been by people laying prone, waiting for me. It's a good play by them, but I think Amplify is... I don't like when they add perks that mess with audio. I wish they would leave footsteps alone, no Dead Silence or Amplify, and just let people play. But anyway, the snipers are still annoying as usual. That's not a surprise. And people definitely like to camp, but a lot of it's just getting used to the maps. I think the pace of the game will improve when people play it more. I think people will get used to the hot zones and stick around the hot zones of the map a lot more. Right now, everybody's kind of spread out. They're figuring out the maps. By the way, if you're just kind of picking a corner and sitting there, which is a lot of my deaths as well, you're not going to learn the maps, and you're not going to improve. And maybe you don't want to improve. Maybe you're okay with going 9-1 or whatever. But you're going to do a lot better. Not rush around like a jackass like I do, but just move around the map, and you're going to get to know the map better. You're going to get to know the hot zones, and you're going to be a better player. But I guess I'm not really a tips and tricks kind of channel. Other things that stand out to me, Cranked is a lot of fun, but it can also be incredibly frustrating. The one game I played on Strike Zone of Cranked was probably the most fun I've had in the game so far. It was, I died a lot, but I got a lot of kills. It was fun. It was fast-paced. Every other map that I've played it on so far, it was absolutely terrible. I blew up all the time because I couldn't find somebody. And this Killstreak right here is pretty fun. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest, but that's probably pretty sad. But it's fun, but man, when you come up to this thing one-on-one, it is not very much fun anymore. It is really hard to take down, but it is tough to knife, so most of the times, because I don't think the health regenerates, most of the times if you can get some bullets into it and get your teammates to do the same, it won't be too bad. But it's fun to use, that's for sure. I know Blade really likes it. Some other things that I've noticed, the knife lunge is definitely back, and so is the canine lunge. That thing has gotten me from about 15 feet away a few times. That can be pretty annoying. But so the knife lunge is definitely back. The panic knife is definitely back. I have to retrain myself when I get into close quarter combats to knife, unfortunately. But the amount of times I've shot someone 3 or 4 times in the chest and had them just lunge through my bullets and kill me is crazy. Yeah, and I'm only a rank 8. Yeah, I know. The pace of the game when people are in the hot zones is a lot of fun. The game looks amazing. The sound engine is amazing. I can't really make a judgment on the weapons. I just unlocked my first weapon, actually it was my first overall weapon, was the Vector. I think this was the first game I used it. It was a lot of fun. I think it helped me out because it allows me to strafe and aim, which is kind of the way that I play. Using an assault rifle, I can't really strafe and aim. without Stalker. But I do like how the guns kill fast, but at the same time, if you're not on a beautiful connection, which for the most part I have been, it can get really frustrating. This is a pretty bad death coming up here, but it's also very hard to come by kills, and I know that, again, that'll improve with higher ranks and higher streaks and all that stuff, but this game is definitely a challenge. If you decide to get this game, I know a lot of you have said that you're waiting on my review of the game. Remember, this isn't a review, but if you are waiting to get the game and you decide to get it, you got to have a lot of patience. There's a learning curve to this game. You have to slow down a little bit until you can get used to the game. And, you know, I think the more I play it, the more I'm enjoying it, and I hope that continues. So let me know what you guys think about Ghost, those of you who have played it. Let me know what your favorite things are. Let me know some things that are bugging you. And, of course, you know, look back to this game mode and see what kinds of things change. But, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Later.